rough start. Oh, this bus, you guys. So luckily, the issue that I'm having is now technically solved. You can go. Come on. Gotta wait. Anyway, so like the last time I was driving around, I kept having an issue with the fuel filter, and it turns out that the gas tank on this bus was so old and rusted on the inside that every time I drove it, it would clog the fuel filter. What's up, RG3? Captain, my captain. So I got the gas tank replaced. Can you hear me all right? How's the volume? How's the sound? I know it's super loud in this bus, so that's why I put the headphones in, hoping that the the headphones would cut out the sound of the bus a little bit. So got the whole gas tank replaced. Shout out Frank for helping me out with that and getting that done. Only downside to the new gas tank is there's no float, so I have no idea how much gas I have at any given time, so I have to just like really keep track of it. So with all that done, it should be fine. However, I made the mistake, I think, of not changing that fuel filter after the new gas tank was put on. So with my little pea brain automotively, what I'm thinking is that the sediment from the old gas tank is still clogging that filter. So basically I have to go very slow and can't take the freeway. Like I can't go above like 25 miles per hour. That's about where I'm maxing out right now. Because if I go faster than that, it starts feeling like I'm running out of gas, which from my previous experience in this here beast was the fuel filter issue. So, and now I'm going up a big hill. You can do it, patience. We got this. Let's go. We got this. So I just wanted some company on my drive. I got a good, what should take me maybe 20 minutes is probably going to take me at least 45 to 50 minutes. So keep me some company. How are y'all doing? What's going on? Hearts in the chat. I hope you are well on this wonderful weekend. Yay, Pumptober. I'm really excited about experiencing a bull run. It feels like the bull feels like this bus. Like she's got some kinks she got to work out, and then we'll get there. So this is driving so slow. Let's see, what else? What else is going on? I'm excited, honestly. Like, all things considered, I am actually very happy to be going back to my mom's backyard. She really loves having me there, and she, with her health issues, it's just nice for her to know that she's got someone close, you know. And I honestly love living in this bus. Like, it really is super chill. I love that I just kind of have my own space. Everything I need is in here. I've got my stove. I can cook, shower, everything I need. It's lovely. Let's see. Burby Zarba. What a name. Good to hear from you. Where are you driving? I am driving in Southern California. That's where I am driving. Andrew Fragoso says, read my comment. There you go, Andrew Fragoso. I read your comment. Boring. I'm just kidding. Thanks for watching. How's it going? Let's see. Ooh, going downhill. Yay. Maybe I should just put it in neutral. Whee! Yeah, so that's what's up. Gonna go hang out with my mom. I have a feeling I won't be. I mean, part of the reason I moved back into California versus staying in Austin, Texas, anyways, is because I wanted to be near my family. So, whose messages held for review? Okay, do I have any mods? Do I have any mods in my chat right now? RG, are you still watching? I need a band hammer, darling. Can you please band hammer? Band hammer. I need some darling mod of mine to band hammer. All right, turning here. Let's not get too distracted, SJ. Yeah. All right, so basically wanted to hang out with my family some more because I have a good feeling I will not be living in the States forever. And probably soon. I mean, because it's important that you go where your money is treated well, right? Let me see. Beer bee. It is easier to pronounce. Lover of beer. What's your favorite kind of beer? Beer bee. I'm interested. Oops. God damn it. There we go. There we go. Bye forever. I fixed it. All right. Excellent. You know, one day it's someone saying that I look like a dude, and one day it's someone telling me to show my butt. Never know what you're gonna get on these YouTube shenanigans. All right, right on Pathfinder, left on Brea. I know where I'm going. Did you manage to see the engine, the mechanical room? Hey, oh shoot, sorry, my drink is spilling. No, well. No, so the engines are underneath the ship, like the actual propeller engine part is underneath the ship in the water. And what else did you say? The mechanical room. So they do a tour of that part of the cruise ship, and I missed it. But I wouldn't have known that. Like, had you not asked me to go check out that kind of stuff, I wouldn't have known that they even do a tour of the mechanical room and all that kind of like behind the scenes stuff. So the next cruise I go on, I'm going to be interested to see what that's like and how that works. Left on Brea. Okay. Just got to make sure I know where I'm going. Beer. Ales are my favorite. Lovely. Very cool. I'm not a big fan of beer, just in general. I don't, or alcohol, period. I don't drink much. While I was in Europe, I did find a drink that I really enjoy. It is called Sambuca. And, I mean, you can find it other places. I just did not know about it. And my favorite is having a little shot of Sambuca with a little shot of espresso. And you the real way, from what I've heard, the real way that it's done is that the shot of Sambuca, you put 3 coffee beans, and it's for like wealth, health, and luck or something. Each bean represents something. And then they light the shot on fire so that the coffee beans get toasted a little bit, and you blow out the shot, take your shot. Or what I like to do is I'll take like a little of that flavor. So Sambuca is like a star anise, black licorice, like that kind of flavor. So I'll take a little sip of it, and then I'll put the rest of it in my espresso. Very European. I feel so European when I do that. So that's about it for me with alcohol. I don't enjoy it. Engines are an impressive. Beerby says engines are an impressive piece of engineering on cruise boats. You should definitely go and see it. I will. Yeah, definitely. Like the next time I'm able to on a cruise, I will go do that. Hi, if you're just tuning in, I am taking my bus for what might be one of its last voyages for a little while. I moved away from my mom's house thinking that I would go to the beach more. And I mean, I did, and I will. I have my own car too, so luckily I don't have to drive this around to get around. I'm using my Prius to do Uber driving and get myself here and there. So I will be going back to the beach. I'm gonna have to drive from a little bit further away, right? Let's see if I can. That's a little better. Hi. Hey. Hope y'all are doing well. What are you doing this Saturday, this fine weekend? I think it's mostly Saturday for most of us. What are y'all up to? Did you buy the dip? Are we dipping more? Are there more dips? I haven't looked at the charts today. I was excited, tuned into the effing hangout on Discourse Syndicate last night and got to hear about got to hear Gifford actually talk about Pulsar, which is a project I've been following for a really long time, and it's finally out and it's doing its thing. I like the narrative, the concept, the tech behind Pulsar because of the fact that it is bringing economic energy, Ethereum, to PulseChain. So I like that. I think that's cool. I don't actually have any yet. So hopefully I might have a little chance to get a little bit of it, just to support the project, if for nothing else. You know, like that's kind of part of because look, if I'm gonna DCA into anything that I know is a sure bet, it's gonna be all the RH core coins, right? So Hex on PulseChain, eHex, Inc, PulseX, Pulse, and aside from that, the only other things that I have purchased, which is not much, and mostly was able to do that because of other coins gifted to me, I put some of energy into other projects that I want to support or think are great. And I don't know how to wait, Brea Canyon, hold on. Wait, buddy, wait. Thank you. Okay. Hold on, folks. I gotta make sure I'm going the right way. Ooh, hopefully this is right. Ooh. It's always sketchy when I have to do a wide turn like that. Hold on. All right. So, annoying. All right. So, basically, oh, you guys, hold on. Hold the phone. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully that wasn't too much of a thing. So I just gotta make sure I'm going the right way. Okay, we're good. Everything's good. Yay! Only like 45 minutes to go. Let's see. Let me go back and read your comments. The most important item in the new Battle Royale off-the-grid game is called Hex. P. Ican says, I am buying tons of Hex. Good for you. Jeez says, you have to collect them for perks and upgrades. Oh, red light. What's the best way to make juice then so we don't talk beer? Cup of water, cup of milk, some sugar, vanilla, frozen orange juice, lots of ice cubes and blend it. What the fuck, man? Sorry for that. I don't drink juice because all it is just like sugar water with a wow, am I where I think I am? I am passing the church that I grew up going to as a very young child right now. I did not realize this is where I was. How funny. This is like my old stomping grounds. Crazy. They made a school and they turned it into this big old complex. Very interesting. So yeah, I don't drink juice. To me, it's just empty calories. Like there's no reason to put that in my body because it's just like extra sugar. Like if I'm gonna have any kind of fruit, I'll eat a whole piece of fruit. And then like, yeah, that's strange. I mean, like, do you? But I would never add sugar to juice because it's already full of sugar. And then milk. That's a strange one. That sounds like a creamsicle. You're like drinking an ice cream. What's up, Cozy? Hi. So geez, I feel like you're being slightly sarcastic, like the off the grid battle royale, like you mean like just life? Like we're buying more hex to survive in life. I'm about that. I'm doing that. Yeah, this is crazy. Because I guess normally if I'm taking the highways, I wouldn't drive through this part of town, but this is, like, I grew up out here. How funny. Good stuff. Ooh, I'm getting hungry. What should I eat for lunch? What should I eat? I have a hunger. I didn't eat breakfast? I didn't eat breakfast. Yeah, I was so concerned with getting to where I need to go. And all I've had so far is a chai tea latte and some coffee. So I'm running on empty. But I just need to get this bus back. We're gonna do it together. We can. Together we can. Oh, I really want to start using Twitch. Do any of you use Twitch yet? Because this kind of content, like what I'm doing right now, I don't think YouTube is really the best place for it. Like it's not really what YouTube is known for. But Twitch, there's a lot of just like live streaming your life on Twitch. I was hanging out and chatting with Dracatus. The more proper English sounding way to say it. His name's Jeff, the dev. Real cool dude. He's got his own Twitch channel, and he's got himself on there all the time. Right. Okay. All right. So I thought that was cool, and I'm gonna try that format out and see how that goes. So yeah, what else is going on? What other questions? You guys, AMA, ask me anything. Again, just making sure I'm going the right way. I might drive past my high school right now. This is crazy. How fun. Everything has changed so much. Do you guys feel that way too? Is like everything where you grew up, has everything just changed? Isn't it nuts how just things just keep getting built and then different demographics move in? There's a huge Asian population, and that's it's been that way for years in the area where I grew up, and it's just more and more so become like a hub for a lot of different Asian communities. So, which I'm about, man. Bring it. Well, I actually don't remember. I cannot remember not knowing how to use chopsticks, because I grew up with friends who like used them for lunch, and then my family, one of my favorite restaurants, I don't even know if it exists anymore, it's called Tokyo Lobby, and we'd go there for special occasions and things, and I've just always known how to use chopsticks. So simple. It cracks me up. In fact, I think I was with Hexy Bastard and perhaps Money Gang and a few other people. We went out with Randy. It was a cabal meeting, you know. We're out getting sushi, and it was so cute watching these guys try to use chopsticks for the first time. I was like, do they just not have, you just don't go out to sushi in Europe or what? Like, or in the UK, wherever they're at. I was like, how do you not know how to use chopsticks? It's just so second nature to me. But that's neither here nor there. Hello, people watching. Thanks for hanging out. I have another at least half an hour to go on this fear journey. I am driving through the neighborhood I grew up in. Haven't been here in a minute. Things look different. But yeah, I'm driving back to where my mother lives, which is not here anymore. Not in this neighborhood. And I'm going super slow because the fuel filter is clogged and I can't go over like 25 miles an hour. But that's okay. What's up, Beerby? What's Beerby say? Okay, let's talk crypto. PulseChain ecosystem is enormous. Yes. 178 projects. Fun, bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. And growing. Pulse is undervalued. Pulse X is the true DeFi DEX, for sure. No, I agree 100%. I mean, here's the thing. If I've learned anything over the last 3 years, it's that Richard Hart Richard wants to make a million millionaires. You guys know that? Do you know that's like part of his plan and part of like what he's had in mind this whole time? He's already well on the way. I mean, okay, well, not well on the way, but we got to start, right? Like, if you think about it, there are a good handful of content creators who are still creating content. Hold on, let me make sure I know where I'm going again. Okay. That have retired. They don't need to work another day in their lives, nor do their children technically, because they've already seen generational wealth come to them because of Hex and because of what Richard did. Now, the fact that we've been so heavily gate-kept and Hex has been running flawlessly for 5 years still, it just, all of it is so bullish to me. I mean, and on top of that, knowing that Richard wants the glory, right? That is his major, that's like a major thing that he wants to have happen in his life. And there, so far, there hasn't been anything, any activity that he's done to make me believe that that's not going to be you know what I mean? Like, the glory is coming. It's like a slow burn. What's the opposite of a slow burn? You know, it's like, I mean, I just get more and more excited every day because the bullishness, right, of the green candles, people are coming back. I think a lot of projects that have held on while the bear market was happening, or waited to launch, or have been kind of like cooking, right? Devs cooking, doing their things. I think a lot of that is we're starting to see more projects be launched and come out. And look, guys, don't shit on these projects. A lot of the people out there building are doing it to improve the ecosystem, to bring other eyes into our ecosystem. If you've got your bags packed and you're happy and that's all you want to do, then do that. Doesn't make any sense for anyone to come at someone else for doing something that they wanted to do as a builder or as a founder. Now, perfect example of the point I'm trying to make is look at your friend Somi. He had a post earlier today talking about how some crypto dude scammed a shit ton of people. Those are the scammers. Those are people out there doing nefarious shit, trying to take your money, trying to bamboozle people and like just be terrible, right? That's what we need to look out for. Those are the kinds of people and accounts that we need to warn others of, right? I think we can do better in terms of, instead of like going after individuals, talking about what are the signs of a rug pull, what are the signs of a scam, what do you need to look at that is going to help you do DYOR? How are you going to do your own research, DYOR, and figure out whether or not the thing that you're looking at is worth either investing in or promoting? right? And that's why I don't and haven't promoted most things in the past, because, you know, for me, I don't have a lot of economic energy. I don't have the ability really to throw thousands of dollars at anything. So to promote anything, you know, for me, it's like I put my name on the line at any time I do that. And, you know, I've talked about this a little bit recently. I fucked up for sure. I promoted something. I promoted GIF when it was at the top, and a lot of that was, you know, you hear people tell you things to do or not to do. A wild cabal of Money Gang. Did you hear me talking about you? I was making fun of you not being able to use chopsticks. That was you, right? Oh man. Anyways, so basically, what I'm trying to say is it's important. Oh, so the euphoria set in, and this is the crazy part, right? Because it's like there's the euphoria of seeing all these green candles, and there's all this excitement, and you just want to tell people because you've now seen a project do so well, or maybe it was a project you invested at the beginning, right? And you actually got to see financial gain from it. And so you're hoping that other people will see that too. It's, you know, another example of this is people getting mad at RG for shilling to Mikey, or getting Mikey in when he did. And so here's a few facts y'all need to wrap your minds around. It's not like RG just went to Mikey when Hex was 50 cents and said, hey man, here, let me tell you about Hex. No, he'd been fucking telling that friend of his for over a year to get in. For a very long time, he had told him, hey man, you gotta do it, you gotta do it, you gotta do it, you gotta do it, right? Now, here's the other thing is, how was he supposed to know that that was the top? How was anyone ever supposed to know that that's the top? Now, granted, what I learned, this is my lesson that I learned, is that you want to teach people that there are cycles, there are ups and downs, there is volatility. So maybe let's say something's going up to the top and you're like, all right, this thing's great, let me tell my friends about it. Probably the best thing to do, or one of the things that I would recommend, not financial advice. I don't talk about this stuff very often, so I know I gotta be careful. But if you're going to invest in something or gamble on something, as I feel like most of this is what we're doing, then what you need to do is divvy it up, right? Like, let's say you've got $1,000. Put in $200 this week, and then $200 DCA, just DCA. Like, to me, that makes way more sense than throwing it all in at once, which is what I did with Hex at the beginning, because I think in 2021, the narrative or the idea, the fact that we have cycles, right? So bouncy. It wasn't really well known. Not a lot of people realized that we had a 4-year cycle, or that was, you know, that was something that was going to happen. So I wasn't told, like many other people, to try and DCA in. So, you know, and I have a little bit, like, I, in hindsight, should have done Uber driving more through the bear market, you know, and would have had more to DCA in with. But at the end of the day, it's very important that you know, firstly, it's all a gamble. This is not your rent money or your grocery money that you're going to put into this. You know, this is money that you're willing to risk, right? It's huge risk. And then, you know, with that in mind, try to just do little chunks at a time, you know, because that's going to DCA in and DCA out. I think that's some of the best advice that I've heard over the last 3 years being in the crypto space. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Hope y'all are doing well. Oh yeah, but anyways, yeah, Money Gang admits cannot use chopsticks for shit. What's Kavmir say? Thank you for everything you do for the community. You are welcome, Kavmir. Thank you for your appreciation. I love it. Let's see. I speak the truth, says Orion. Appreciate you. Thanks for always showing up, Orion. I've seen you over the years. I appreciate it. Pulse is sitting under 1 billion market cap, says Barbie. Beardy, sorry. And then just thinking bigger 100x price growth to come. The user, yeah, man. Oh, someone just recently was talking about the user base, right? And how for us to get as many users as there are on maybe Base, it was either Base or Solana, I think, it would only be a 3x in the number of users coming to PulseChain. And they were just like, man, like imagine that. Imagine PulseX having 3 times more volume, right? Trading on it. Even that, right? That's gonna be an exciting pump to see. So yeah, guys, I'm stoked. I'm still somewhat in disbelief because I've never seen a bull market. I got in as the bull market was happening last time, and like I said before, did not even realize, I did not know there were even bull markets and bear markets in crypto when I got in. Oop, I'm gonna have to merge. Cargo, I gotta merge. Sorry, Tesla. Beep, beep. All right, so that's what's going on, and let's see, what else is cool? Oh, so I have no idea. I still don't have really any clue about this project other than I know the founders. I've seen them around for a really long time, and I know that they're part of the 9-inch community. So K9 has got this whole poke thing going on. I can't look at it. I'm probably saying it wrong right now. If Money Game's still watching, feel free to correct me and put the right words. And if you want to put a link in there too, go for it. In fact, I should make you. Are you a mod? You're not. I need to make more mods. Because I had people telling me to show them my butt earlier. This is not that channel, sir. That's my OnlyFans. I'm just kidding. I don't have an OnlyFans. I don't. Only feet pics in the CoinHub chat, if you're lucky. So yeah, more mods. Oh, the Poke thing. Yeah, I feel silly because like part of me keeps thinking like I'm actually gonna get like a Pokemon, but I think it's just a coin. I have no clue. I just got wrapped up in the whirlwind of excitement of a new launch, and I got in early. So it's a fair launch, I think, is what this is going to be called, like 100% fair launch. Like you had to connect your X account to their DApp. I'm still learning. You had to connect your wallet to your X account to their DApp. I think I'm saying that right, to verify yourself. Oh, hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta make sure I'm still going the right way here. This feels right. Hold on. Your patience, I'm back. All right. So, where was I? Well, let's read a comment. Since I'm sidetracked anyways. Beerby, staking Hex is like planting the seeds for trees to grow. Trees that one day in the near future will allow you and your family to leap and fly free. How lovely. What a wonderful sentiment. That is very true. Hex is the GOAT, y'all. Like, I know a lot of people feel some type of way here and there about it because of just the price action for the last few years, right? However, it's what Richard made PulseChain for. It's his baby, and having it on 2 chains is better than having it on 1 chain. So I am looking forward to seeing this continued green candle action. I think it's sexy. It makes me happy. I also am happy, and I feel very fortunate that there was an individual who decided to gift me a couple of the tokens that they created. It's a dev for a token called Leonidas. They also created, they have a whole, so it's interesting, and I in part feel like I should know more about this, but at the same time, I feel like I am doing my part as technically like a whale in their community. I don't really talk about it because it's cool. It's great, you know. I have a decent sized bag of this stuff, but it seems to me like it's very similar to the Atropa ecosystem, and there's like all these coins that kind of interact with each other. So it's like a microcosm, right? It's like we've already got the whole Hex ecosystem, and then within it, there's all these other little ecosystems that have been built. I mean, GIF, the whole Tangang, right? Like 9-inch. I mean, Titan X kind of in a way, right? That all stems from Hex and PulseChain, right? All of those other communities exist because we existed first. So, you know, all that to say that with any luck, I should be able, I think I have 2 stakes coming out this next year, 2025. And my hope is that I'll be able to take the interest and keep that, and then restake for another 5555. At least one of them. I'll probably do one way out long like that. And then the other one, probably the same thing. I mean, I'll restake it. Maybe not for a whole cuatro cinco, but oh shoot. Hold on, guys. Thanks again for your patience. All right. Just have to keep making sure I'm going the right way. Oh my goodness, what a long journey. Thank you for joining me on this crazy, crazy ride called life. This is probably one of the last times you'll see me driving the bus for a while. Because once it gets back to Mama's, it's gonna be parked there, and that's gonna kind of be where it stays for the foreseeable future. Question: what do most new people in Hex do? Well, what do you mean? Like, are you asking me if I know what most people, like if they're staking or if they're holding liquid or if they're making ladders? Is that the question? Because I have no idea. What they should do, in my opinion, is create a staking ladder. Buy Hex, stake it, and take a nap. Oh, I'm gonna run this light. Sorry, thanks everybody. All right, let me move over because I think my turn is coming up. Okay. Thanks for hanging with me, everyone. I appreciate it. I am just on a journey. Maybe, I have no idea. Well, Beerby, are you asking, like, do you have Hex? If you have Hex, stake it, man. Like, it doesn't, to me, holding Hex liquid doesn't make any sense. Like, why just leave it there when it could be working for you and doing things that it needs to be doing? You're earning, oh shoot, this is my turn. Messed that up. Hold on. Hold the phone, everybody. All right, here we go. Fairplex. Drive. Whee! All right, made it. Did it, nailed it. Yeah, so just stay staked. You know, do what I was saying, like, good idea that I've heard is just taking the interest when your stakes come due and then restaking the rest of it. That makes sense to me. Okay. Cool. Y'all, I'm like 75% of the way back now, I think. This did not start out good at all this day. I did not think I was going to make it this far. As I was driving, I got on the freeway for like a minute, and the gas just was like met you in Austin meetup. You're gonna have to send me a pic or something, because I met a lot of people. So I apologize that off the top of my head I'm not remembering, but I'm glad that we've met. Yay. Thanks for coming out to the meetup. Appreciate that. Let's see. Oh, let me check something real quick again. Oh, am I frozen? Am I back? Am I done? Well, I don't know if you guys can hear me or see me. I look frozen on my screen. If you can see me and hear me still, message me or let me know in the chat, because I just look frozen. And it says I'm still streaming, but I don't know what's going on. Here, let me try and leave and come back again. See, oh, here, how about now? How about now? I think it's working again. Oh, big hill. Come on, baby, we can do it. Let's go. You got this. You got this. Hopefully that works now, because I can see me. Okay, good. Yay, welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you so much. Thank you, baby. Appreciate you. Yay. I am so close. So close, but so far. This is going to take so long. Oh, man. I was actually just in Austin. I'm hang out for a few days before the PulseChain cruise. So we can talk a little bit about that. Talk about some events upcoming and past. The cruise was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. And so I already knew that I enjoyed snorkeling. I have a newfound appreciation for it, and I really want to get my own snorkeling gear. And bus is going to make it up this hill. I want to get some snorkeling gear and try to snorkel more often, just around the Southern California area. So I think that would be fun. What EU countries are on your target? What do you mean? We just visited the EU. Actually moved from EU to Austin. Oh, cool. Yeah, I mean, we spent the whole summer in the EU. So I really enjoyed, the places I enjoyed the most were Malta and Portugal. And I am most likely, so Portugal. I love it there. I really enjoyed it. I like the blend of culture and architecture and new and old and the beach and the forest. That's my favorite part. It reminds me a lot of Northern California, where the beach meets the forest. That's my favorite combination of what would you call that? Elementary school word that I can't think of. Biospheres, is that right? I don't know. I don't think that's right. Climates, but the forest and the beach. Oh, it's just such a cool combo. And there's a lot of that. A lot of the coastline in Portugal is that way. So I really love that. I am thinking about doing the same kind of thing in Portugal, depending on how things go, if I can work it out financially and get myself some kind of vehicle like this. I would love to bus life or van life in Portugal. It would have to be a much, now that I've lived in this for a couple years, I know a lot more about what I want, what I need, what I don't want, what works, what doesn't work. So to me, the easiest thing would be to just get an RV, right? Because they're built for living in. They've got everything you need in them. I would just have to learn how to, take care of and maintain a black water tank. So I've had gray water with this problem, no issues, but never had black water. So that's a whole thing that you need to be aware of and think about. All right, just check in my directions here. I feel so old school, y'all. I wrote down the directions so that I wouldn't have to go back and forth too often on my phone. But I've had to just do that to check a couple times. Visited years ago, Coimbra, and loved it. I don't know where that is. I've never been there. Is that where is? I'm guessing that's in Portugal. Where in Portugal? Got to see a lot out there. I really, really dug Portugal. And I mean, I was only there for a few days. So yeah, so I want to go back. So BRB, where in the EU were you from? How did you find your way to Austin of all places? Maybe this will help like jog my memory of us meeting. Yes. Cool beans, you guys. I am so close. I have like 3 more turns to make on this journey, but that's going to take me like 20 more minutes probably. I can't believe I made it though. I really thought I was going to be stranded this morning and have to wait for someone to come and fix my bus. But I said, no, you know what? Let me try a thing, move forward with patience and wisdom. That's what I'm doing. Slovenia, lovely. I think I've driven through Slovenia once. What is the capital of Slovenia? I feel like I should know that. I'm trying to think, and what is it near? It borders, does it border the Czech Republic? Am I remembering that correctly? I don't know. Obviously not very good at European mapping. Why can't I think of words today? Geography. There we go. That word. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm not terrible at it though. Oh, Lord. Austria and Croatia and Hungary. Yeah, I have driven through it. It's next to Italy. Yeah. I drove through it. Because I've driven through Austria and Hungary. They're locked between those 4. Oh! Oh my God, what is going on here? This is confusing as fuck. I hope I wasn't supposed to turn left on that street. Oh my God. I'm like going under overpass and it's so orange. Okay, I think I know where I am. Okay, good. All right. All right. No. Oh, fuck. Y'all. I don't. This is not good. Shit. Sorry, I'm very confused right now. Hold on. Hopefully. Yeah, all right, cool. All right. 20 more minutes, guys. I got this. We got this. Thanks for keeping me company. I appreciate it. What a nightmare. You can hear my tambourine. My tambourine must have like fallen. And now it's like making all these noises. Yes, I have a tambourine. Yes, I do. Because why wouldn't you have a tambourine in a bus? Come on, they go together, right? Oh man. I would love to hear any of your crazy driving stories. Anyone have a crazy driving story they want to tell me? Like the craziest moment you've had in a car? Where are we cruising to? Paul Sachs, we are cruising back to my mama's house in the great, great city of Ontario, California. A lot of people think I live in Canada. That is not correct. So yeah, we're going back to my mom's. I moved over to Long Beach for a little while, and I just I thought I was gonna be doing some more work on the bus and doing some electrical things, and it just kind of didn't pan out. And on top of that, my mom I moved back here to be with my family more. So, you know, even just being gone for like a few weeks with the bus, my mom was like, I miss you. So I'm being that good daughter. I'm heading back to hang out with my mama. My mom and my niece and my sister all live in they all live in the same spot. So I get to see my niece, which is great as well. I love her. She's wonderful and brilliant and beautiful. And yeah, like I was talking to Beerby here, I'm probably not going to be living in the States full time pretty soon. I want to, I want to experience life. I've had friends move away and move back, like if that's what's going to end up happening, so be it. But I want to at least take that chance and see what it's like, actually trying to live in the EU for a little while. It's funny because I know a lot of people are like trying to get out of the EU. I really actually, I don't know if he's still watching, but I really want to talk to Money Gang a little bit more because he's got a lot of knowledge when it comes to moving around and kind of being a digital nomad, which if I can live that way, like I'm about that. I am a digital nomad already in a way, so we shall see. Oh, let's see, hold on. All right. Cool. Earlier we talked Coimbra, I'm saying that wrong, is one of the largest Roman settlements in Portugal. Nice city to visit, especially those interested in history or culture. Nice. I will put that on my list of places to check out when I go back to Portugal. For sure. 100%. Oof. It is warm. I'm glad I'm getting back just before the heat of the day because I gotta plug this baby in and get my air conditioner going. Ooh, so bumpy. So bumpy. Let's see, I guess I could probably move over, get out of everybody's way here. Oh, I'm so happy, you guys. I really didn't think I was gonna make it today. But with a little patience and a little smarts, you too can drive a school bus. I just have to go real slow and not get on a freeway, which is fine. It probably took twice as long to get back than it normally would, but I tell you what, I am going to be real happy parking this back in my mama's backyard. And another huge reason why I'm excited to go back, my garden. Because mama doesn't take care of it that well. Mama. You got to water it at least every other day. I'm going to plant some more things. You guys have any suggestions? Anyone want to see me grow anything awesome? I've got dragon fruit growing, strawberries, tomatoes, little cherry tomatoes, watermelons. I have like 4 watermelons growing right now. They're little sugar baby watermelons. Super cool. And watermelon, strawberries. Oh, peppers. I think they're jalapeno peppers. They haven't given me a lot of peppers, but the plant looks good and healthy, so hopefully as we go into the fall season and I'm switching things out, it'll produce some peppers. I'm hopeful for that. So yeah, excited to get back. I'm probably going to expand the garden a little more, put some more things in there. The watermelon just took over. That watermelon, from one watermelon vine, I already harvested one of the watermelon. There's 4 more growing right now, and it just took over like the entire left side of my garden bed. So I'm gonna let that grow and trellis and do its thing into the fall. Should probably I think the watermelon that are growing will all do well, and then I might, if I'm lucky, get a couple more before it's too cold or I don't get enough sun. I mean, I'm interested to see how things grow in SoCal. I spent the last 16 years in Austin, Texas, and I mean, there's a good part of time that unless you have a greenhouse, you're not going to be able to grow anything. The weather here in California is a lot more mild, so I have a feeling I'll be able to grow more year round. So we'll see. we'll see. But I'm stoked. I love gardening, and I miss. That's another thing is where the bus was parked in Long Beach. There was no grass. It's just gravel all around, and so like it's huge for me to be able to like walk out of my bus and put my feet on the grass. And I've been taking that for granted, so I'm gonna make sure that I make a point to do so when I come back. In fact, I think I'm gonna, like, now that I know this is gonna be a little more permanent, I'm going to really create a nice space around the bus so that it's not just, you know, like I'm not just parked there. I'm gonna kind of really make it my own and maybe put some Halloween decorations out. Who knows? I'm also super stoked. Spooky season is my season. I love it. And I am very much like Halloween is all year kind of gal. I finally landed on a theme because I used to own a home and I had at least 3 or 4 bins, like big bins for spooky season. And now that I live in a bus, I had to, you know, part with all of that. So I don't have, the only Halloween decorations that I have are Salty Boy, who's my spider that I bought last year. And I had some bats, but I think they were paper and they ripped really easy, so I'm gonna get rid of those. But really, it's just sweet little Salty Boy until this year. I finally decided on a theme, and I thought, you know, I'm probably gonna be living in the bus mostly on and off over the next like year or two until I figure out where, if I want to put roots down somewhere. And the bus is already like, you can't tell too much from there. Let me see if you can see over here. I got some cute little things right here. But this is like treasure, right? Like all of this is kind of like, I have a little treasure box right here. And the bus is very ship themed on the inside, so it is kind of nautical. So I decided to go with nautical Halloween decor. And I can't reach it right now, but the first thing that I bought to start my nautical Halloween themed decorations is, and I'm so glad this is like the first thing. So a little backstory. Living in Austin, Texas for the last 16 years. If you're from Texas, you know about H-E-B. If you know, you know. All right, H-E-B, best grocery store in the country, in my opinion. I have been all over the country, and I'm telling you, H-E-B is where it's at. They've got the best of everything. I love it. So during the holiday seasons, like many other stores, H-E-B has their own like assortment of decor, right? Like they kind of do their own little themes for things, right? So as I was just recently in Austin, Texas, before the cruise that went out of Galveston, I thought, oh, let me check H-E-B and see if they've got something that I can use for this like nautical Halloween idea that I had, right? Like I wonder if they've got anything. And sure enough, man, H-E-B came through. The thing that I got to start my nautical Halloween decor collection is a it's a skeletal anglerfish. If you don't know what that is, those are the ones that have the little light bulb on the front of them, and it lights up. So I'm gonna put it on one of the walls, I don't know where yet, and like hang it as if it's like a trophy fish, you know? And then it's got, I think the angler light is like a little blue light, and then it glows like an orangey yellow color. It's awesome. So that's the first piece. And the next thing that I want to look for or try and find, or thankfully I've got someone in my family that has a 3D printer. Maybe we can make them. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited now. Oh, I didn't even think about that until just now, about the 3D printing stuff. I want to make skeletal seahorses. and have those kind of like, instead of bats or spiders, have just like skeletal seahorses kind of like all over. I like it. I like it. What do you think? What do you think? What's your Halloween theme if you're into that? You guys, I'm so close to my mom's right now. I'm so excited. Like literally 2 more turns that I'm there. Like within 5 minutes, I'm going to be back at my mom's house, and I'm just over the moon because I did not think I was going to make it. Mommy, if you're watching, I'm almost home. Yay! My mom watches me. She's so sweet. Oh my gosh, you guys. Here we go. This big old bush. Let's get this big old bush back. Lots of herbs, no tomatoes this year. Yeah, I'm the opposite. I got tomatoes and all my herbs died. The summer was really, really hot here, and I was gone most of it. I was in Europe. So, you know, my mom doesn't know how to like really work with shade cloth or, you know, protect the babies. So I lost a lot of plants whilst I was gone. And that's, you know, again, that's why I want to come back. I love growing food. I love growing my own food and herbs and just having that as an option, right? That watermelon, you guys, was freaking delicious. Probably one of the best watermelon I've ever had. Let me let this car go past. Yeah. So I'm just around the corner. Wish my big old bus. I'm going to end it here, folks, because I got to get out, open the gates, and get my butt parked back up in there. So I hope you are well and wonderful. I hope your weekend is fantastic. Remember, if you didn't already, buy some Hex, get yourself some Pulse. Not financial advice. Richard Hart is the GOAT. Sci-Vibe, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Bye.